I've got a great acupressure point for you that I want to show you where it's located, what it's good for, how to use it. And I just want to let you know that this point here is an energizer. It gives energy. It's actually called the 3 mile point of the upper part of your body. I call it the upper vitality point. Now, I'm going to give you all kinds of details about this, but it occurs to me that I want you to know that I'm giving away 5 free videos. And if you want to get and learn 5 more acupressure points from me, in the next 5 days, I'm going to give you the 5-day acupressure challenge, which is just to get the videos and watch them. They're just 8-10 minutes each. So if you want to get and learn more acupressure at no charge, I've left you a link. If you don't see the, look around. If you don't see the link, then type in link. And then in 2 or 3 hours later, come back right here and I will leave you the link. I'll be leaving the link for many other people. So if you just scroll down, you'll see the link. It's not a specific link for a specific person. The link will enable me to bring these videos into your inbox each day. As soon as you click on the link, and you give me your email address, which by the way is private and sacred. I'll never trade it. I'll never sell it. I promise you. Because that's how I feel. I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me. So acupressure is so wonderful to know. And this is the point right here. I want to show you where it's located and how to use it so that you can. I use it for chronic fatigue on people all the time. And there's many other points to use. But I also use this point for toothaches, and I use it for if a person has poor circulation in their hands and even in their legs. Of course, you want to massage the ankles if it's in their legs and the arch of the foot. But this point is particularly good for bringing energy into the upper part of the body. When energy is sluggish or low or down, depressed, this actually is a point for depression. Now that I'm telling you these things for just this point, you might want to share this with family and friends and people that you know. I would love it if you share, because then they can get the 5 free videos. And all they have to do is come here and look below this video, and they'll scroll down, they'll see that I've left the link many times. All they have to do is click on it, and then once they do that, they will be getting the first free video today, the next one tomorrow. Now, the first video that they're going to get is an acupressure point that is so powerful for bringing energy into the body. In fact, if you use this point, and by the way, yes, it is on both sides. And I also want you to note that if you put your hands here and you just flex, look, I'm flexing my hand up and down, and there's a muscle that's popping out underneath my fingertip. You see my index finger is moving when I want to be still so you can see it. Now you can see it. All right. So this acupressure point is a fantastic, I call it tonic, that it tones the body. And the first video that I'll be sending you at no charge, because I'm going to be sending you 5 if you click on the link, is an acupressure point that complements this point for greater energy, for endurance, for chronic fatigue, and if somebody just has generally low energy. Now, make sure, if a person is like that, that they get off of sugar, Because you can press these points till you're blue in the face, but you keep eating sugar, and what it does is it drains the kidneys and the pancreas, and it leads to problems because it weakens the body. I know it's so delicious, but you might figure out, at least I have, that it's overrated. That pleasure that you get immediately, well, it leaves you with weaknesses in the systems of your body. I'm talking about getting off of sugar, especially if you have a craving for sugar. Somebody who craves sugar, they just can't stop, eating it because it's just like, I gotta have it. That's what I'm talking about. You just need, if you eat sugar just a little bit and you don't crave it, that's going to be okay for you. But if you have chronic fatigue, or if you're really tired or depressed, I really highly think that getting off of sugar is going to be important for you. So this is a great point. See this crease right here? This point is 1 finger's width away from the crease. And then when you put your hand here and you flex your hand back and forth, you'll feel the muscle pop out. You want to press underneath that muscle. Not underneath it. I really meant to say on the muscle, slowly, firmly, as you take deep breaths, and as you press into that muscle, and I can feel that muscle pop when I do this. Now I want you to do that so you know that you're on the right place. The point is underneath the muscle. So when you're pressing the muscle firmly, you're getting the point. And when you get the point and you breathe deeply, you're doing acupressure effectively. How long? Yeah, I know. You want to know how long. Do it at least, I would say 2 minutes. If you do it 3 minutes, it's great. Now, I'm holding my arm up here like this. My arm's getting tired. You might get tired pressing the point after a minute because your hands aren't used to pressing. So yes, you can relax, bring them down, and then come back to the pressing the point for another minute, minute and a half. And you don't have to time this. Acupressure is natural, it's effective, and I want to show you 5 other acupressure points so that you can start learning. I hope you'll want to learn the system because it is so empowering, both for healing yourself and for helping and healing other people. So I want to get you started with 5 points. It's called the 5-Day Acupressure Challenge because I'm going to send you a video. Once you click, I'll send you the video right away. And I'll send it to your inbox. So yes, I will need your email address, and I will keep that private. So my name is Michael. I think acupressure is a huge blessing. It has been in my life for 50 years, not 5 years, 50 years. And I started when I was 20. And now, 50 years later, I am now 70 years old. I may not look it, but it is points like this. And I'll tell you a quick story. I was at a conference showing acupressure, and I had a booth, and I was getting stressed out. And my friend came over and pressed this point on me. Here, I'm going to give you a close-up. See that crease? It's 1 finger's width from the crease. And you press in slowly. If you need it, it actually feels really sore. Why? Because the energy isn't going through this point. If the energy was going through the point, it wouldn't feel sore. It'd feel good. Feel like, ooh, that feels good. How much pressure? Depends upon how it feels to you. If you press it and it's sore, hold it so that it's just slightly sore. So you feel like, oh, okay, that's a good connection. If I press it harder than that, it hurts like hell. No, that's not how you do it. Acupressure, while you are pressing the point, you breathe slow, even, deep breaths, and make sure you do both sides. There's a point right here. Honestly, and I'm going to be honest with you, this one fell off. But I still have this point, and I can press it with my thumb or I can press it with my fingers. And I want to make sure that I get it. So I go up and down. See that muscle right there? You'll feel it. That's the point that will increase your vitality. So it's good for chronic fatigue. Look, find the link. If you don't see the link, type in link. I'll send it to you. If you don't see that, scroll down. You'll see the link that I'm leaving for everybody. Click on that link. Doesn't matter who I'm sending it to. Click on the link. You'll go to a page. You'll fill your email address and just your first name, and then you'll be on your way. Soon, like within a minute or two, you'll get a link to the first video. And then the next day, the second video. And the next day, the third video. And each time I will show you another valuable point that you'll be able to use for the rest of your life. Acupressure is awesome to learn. So I hope you'll join me.